Hello, and welcome to GBA Time, a chronological series for the Game Boy Advance. Our game up today, game number 97, is Planet of the Apes. This was released in November 2001. This is actually based on the original 1968 movie instead of the 2001 movie that came out at that time. This is also available on Game Boy Color, PC, and PlayStation 1. This has a $15 complete in-box value. This game started out in production back in 1999, about the same time the movie started being in production. But they based it on the original film instead of the movie that was releasing at this time. This is a well-beloved movie franchise, but we're going to get into the gameplay here, and we're just going through the menus here, and as you can see there was nothing labeled, so that was confusing to say the least. Alright, these cutscenes, they do have a nice art style, that I will give it, and it does give a rundown of the intro to the movie and intro to the game. And unfortunately that art style does not seem to be carrying over as well here to the gameplay. And this is a cinematic platformer. So if you played Prince of Persia or Out of This World or Flashback or anything like that, that's this gameplay style. And I am not too familiar with that gameplay style. I've tried it before and it never clicked with me. So everything here is frustrating for me. Maybe it's a me problem, but everything is frustrating. I could not pick up this knife. Could not figure out the right buttons or button combination to pick up the knife. And eventually I did after about 5 attempts, and I just kept rolling here. But yeah, this art style in general seems to be nice, even though it's not the best executed here. And the gameplay is just frustrating for me. It's like everything is just slow paced and confusing. And I'm seeing these flags as if these flags should be like checkpoint markers. But as we'll find out later, after I lose my life here unexpectedly, it sends me all the way back to the front. So normally I like to go and complete the first level of the game and show off a few seconds of the second level, but this time I just couldn't. This was actually the furthest I've gotten in the game because I've played through this a couple of times for my preview of the game, just to get first impressions. And here I am trying to cut this flag, so maybe that's what triggers the checkpoint, but no success on that either. There is a fall here. And this eagle is here, but it's not going to attack me. Or this vulture, I should say. So, I don't know what's going to attack me, what isn't. Eventually I found that if I kneeled down and attacked the snake, that eventually I could defeat it. And it's very precise platforming as well. So my best attacks came against these cacti. And then we got an ape here. And he's just going to walk back and forth. He is like a dumb Koopa Troopa. And we got to get precise platforming here. Get it just the right spot so I can reach this ledge so I can jump on it. And watch this jump here. Looks like we're almost going to make it, and we don't. There was just something just disappointing in every aspect of this game. This game had no save. I didn't see any place to put a password. I didn't see any battery save or anything like that. And the attack is just poor and boring. And then we're gonna see here, I fell too far and now I died and now I gotta go back to the beginning of the level. So at this point I was just sick of the crap and gave up. Alright, we'll get into our pros and cons list here. The pros, this is a cinematic platformer not yet seen on Game Boy Advance. The cons, there was no save, there was no tutorial for a unique style game. This is clumsy and frustrating gameplay, and then the menu icons were not even labeled, so I didn't even know what those menu icons meant. I was confused by that. So I ranked it very, very low, and I gave this an F. I was just done with this. I ranked this the second lowest game that I've played thus far. And as always, the full list is in the video description. And our game next time, this is actually an improvement on the last two games that we played, is Eminem's Blast. It's a Mario Party style game. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe.